A cold-blooded crocodile, which should have lived in the tropical rainforest, appears at a woman's house. It walks around inside the house and even eats and sleeps with the woman. To have a crocodile as a pet and live with it every day is truly unusual. Could there be a hidden story between the woman and the crocodile? This woman has been keeping a cold-blooded and violent crocodile as a pet at home, and now treats it like her own child, taking great care of it. She named the crocodile Songmi, a beautiful name, and since she was little, Songmi had been well taken care of by the woman. The woman not only paid attention to Songmi's daily life but also fed her by hand. In order for Songmi to grow healthy and happy, the woman was especially mindful of the house's temperature and made sure to cover her with soft blankets and take care of her needs. Under the woman's careful daily care, Songmi grew up well and became surprisingly large. The woman loved Songmi dearly and would eat and sleep with her every day. Sometimes, she would spend 4 hours painting Songmi's nails. Before applying the nail polish, the woman had to bathe Songmi, but it wasn't easy. Her immense weight turned each bath into something like a weightlifting competition, and Songmi, who disliked bathing, would always cling to the ground and refuse to move forward. The woman, with patience, would gently talk to Songmi and move her to the pool to bathe her and dry her off afterward. Once the bath was over and Songmi's body was dried, the woman would bring out the nail polish and sit beside Songmi, lifting her large front paw to apply the color. When the woman tried to paint her nails, Songmi would rebelliously retract her claws. The woman knew that Songmi, now in her adolescence, didn't like the colors the woman chose. So, she would pick up all the bottles of nail polish and let Songmi choose by showing her the options. They didn't need verbal communication. Songmi had her own way of communicating. If she liked a color, she would blink to show her approval, and if she didn't, she would shake her head to indicate dislike. After Songmi chose the bright red bottle, the woman patiently began painting her nails, and throughout the process, Songmi remained calm and cooperative, as if she knew she was becoming more beautiful. Songmi's favorite activity was watching TV with the woman. She particularly enjoyed watching anime, and although the woman wasn't fond of anime, she would still watch it with Songmi. Perhaps due to the discomfort of holding her head up for long periods, or just getting tired of staying in one place, Songmi would search for a better spot in the house to watch TV. To alleviate her discomfort, the woman took a cushion and placed it under Songmi's neck. At this point, Songmi had entered her adolescence, which was a significant time for her in the animal world, marked by her mating season. However, since she had been raised by the woman since childhood and had no contact with other crocodiles, Songmi instinctively began digging in the ground, mimicking the actions of burying eggs. The sound of her claws scraping the floor broke the afternoon silence, and the woman, who had been asleep, woke up but wasn't surprised. It was something that happened once a year, and though she had raised Songmi from a young age, the natural instincts remained. To mark her territory, Songmi would often leave her scent around the house, and although this caused the woman some trouble, she never scolded her. Instead, she patiently cleaned the mess. To distract Songmi and help her avoid the stress of her mating season, the woman decided to take her for a walk, during which she could also buy food for Songmi's dinner. Songmi, who was usually quiet, would follow the woman without a leash, and people, who were used to seeing kittens and puppies, would stop in their tracks in surprise at the sudden appearance of this cold-blooded beast. The woman and Songmi had already gotten used to it, walking straight to the butcher's shop. To satisfy Songmi's picky eating habits, the woman, with the advice of the shop staff, bought high-quality Korean beef, which was expensive but tender and rich in flavor. In front of such delicious food, Songmi couldn't contain her excitement, and if the woman hadn't stopped her, the beef would have already been devoured. After finishing the shopping, the woman brought Songmi back home. As soon as they reached the entrance, Songmi jumped out of the woman's arms, wagging her tail to show that she wanted to walk on the ground. With steady steps, she climbed the stairs, rubbing her soft belly against the stairs as she slowly ascended. Soon, she appeared in front of the woman again, waiting for her food. Finally, when she saw the food, Songmi couldn't wait and quickly devoured it. For the woman, Songmi wasn't just a pet, she had become an essential part of her life. The woman tried to warm the cold-blooded crocodile with her love. Although people may be a bit bewildered seeing the frail woman and Songmi together, for the woman, who had spent most of her life alone and had no children, Songmi meant a lot. In this complex world, she found the most sincere connection with Songmi. Perhaps this is the power of love. Love transcends species and boundaries, showing us the most beautiful parts of life. Through their special bond, the woman and Songmi have shown us the purest emotions and the most sincere connection. May this special emotion last forever, bringing more warmth and beauty into the world. Thank you for watching until the end. Feel free to leave a comment, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.